Mayor, at a time when we are still in the middle of phase one of a pandemic. We have protests still erupting all across the country. Some have happened right here in the city of Portsmouth. It seems like the world is falling apart around us. Why decide that now is the time for a Goodwin to run for mayor?
Well, I can honestly say, Ephraim, that we're on the precipice of a modern reset, a modern day reset that is going to be putting us in a new economy after this is all said and done. And Portsmouth has always missed the opportunity when we've had a reset. The past three resets that I've been involved with in the 25 years I've been working in this city, and we need to do a better job in making sure we're have a seat at the table. We're in the front seat, waiting and ready to go with shovel-ready projects that I think is going to be putting us ahead of the curve, and being a true competitive and also contributing city to this region of Hampton Roads.
Some would say we are in the middle of a crisis, and that when we're in the middle of a crisis, it is even more incumbent that you have someone with significant experience.
He wants to get your shoulders a little bit more this way. As from the camera lens, it looks like you're just sitting. Yeah, put it up to the camera. So pretend the audience here. So you know how it looks. Yes, yes.
Okay.
You didn't talk to him.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Five, four, three.
Some would say we are sitting in the middle of a crisis, and when we are in the middle of a crisis, that is a time for experience. How do you justify running to run this city when you've got no political experience?
Well, I've been in this business in Portsmouth for over a quarter of a century, creating opportunity in the professional business that I'm in real estate. And I believe that with that experience and also the institutional knowledge of just being involved in our community, that is what I bring to the table, and carry that through into the leadership that we need in this city.
What's the racial makeup of the city of Portsmouth?
The city of Portsmouth has about 52% African Americans that we really want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to survive, to succeed in. I'm a firm believer in rising tide raises all ships, and that is something that I will bring to the leadership to create a successful environment for everyone. But in also taking into consideration a business community council that would actually be something that would be helpful to the black community and the SWAM organizations. That's paramount. Other cities in our region are also doing that, so that's something that Portsmouth needs to also embrace as an opportunity for the SWAM businesses.
There's no denying that this is a critical moment as far as race relations goes in the United States of America. If we walk just 2 blocks, we can see a marred Confederate statue that angry people attacked in protest. And I think the elephant in the room is we live in a city that's more than 50% African American. You're a white man running for the office. Do Black Lives Matter?
Of course they do. They really do. And I think there's been missed opportunities from leadership from the past that has just kicked the can down the road, and it just can't be kicked any longer. Addressing things. Here it is, the anniversary of the Charleston massacre 5 years ago. That was just horrible, and that created a call of people to say enough is enough. Our city leaders missed the opportunity to do simple things like just 2 blocks or 2 miles away, parallel to the Martin Luther King Freeway, is Confederate Avenue. a simple renaming of that street would have simply told the community that we're in solidarity, we're in unified, we're making changes necessary to make it a better place and the quality of life.
I was in Charleston not long after the shooting and have talked to people on this anniversary of it. And one of the things they tell me is they feel like things didn't move quickly enough there, that while they're seeing everything unfold now, they're wishing that there were practical things that were done following the Charleston shooting to make a difference. So I ask you, in light of all that's going on, you're saying Black Lives Matter, what are the practical things that can be done to begin working? Because we can certainly agree, yes, Black lives do matter. So how do we show, what do we do to make people understand Black Lives Matter?
This not only in Portsmouth is obviously a thing that we need to address. Social injustices are very much high on the order to let leadership know that they are part of the solution, and that the people and the taxpayers and voters alike are going to know that with my leadership in the mayor's seat, their voices will be heard on a regular basis, and we've again just left it to chance with the former and the past leadership. We really need to make a better initiative to make that number one.
Give me some examples of what can be done.
We can obviously identify what is the lightning rods, what are the things that need to be addressed, and make up for time and get these things done. There is obviously opportunity in education. This city is always looking for a way to become a more competitive in the education department, where our kids know that they have opportunities, either it be through our local community college here, which we have dual enrollment, and I applaud everyone that was in part of that. But other students are coming up through school with the knowing of, do they go for job workforce training or do they go for community four-year colleges, and those are something that we need to address. I was saying council, I didn't say. I said council, I didn't say commission. Minority Business Commission.
How was the answer? Because the way that I see it, we got to be able to cut that into like a minute and a half when he asked me. Which was perfect dialogue of the whole Charleston Church massacre. And then when you get into the practical things, a lot of black voters are going to tune you out when you start talking about, well, let's address the social injustices.
Yeah, I used that and didn't even use it before.
But they're going to be caught off guard when you say, let's look at our economy.
Sure.
Because they expect politicians to talk about let's do good and let's do nice stuff. Let's talk about our issue. Yeah, I was president of the Old Time Business Association. There's a lot of businesses down here, a lot of minority businesses. We need to look at how we can bring more minority businesses to the table. Governor Northam just signed a minority business commission. Person that's not in the country. Governor Northam just signed a minority business commission law. We need to see how we can get them to help us.
Sure.
So we'll start with practical steps. Yep.
And you remember the name of the Civil War guy, Charles Beal? We renamed the library Charles Beal.
Sure.
I promise once we get this, I promise I'll leave you alone. I really think we should be having to go overboard and make it. Really, really do.
Sure.
Just from, I mean, yeah, Charleston Church Massacre, practical steps. Well, let's talk about our economy, Confederate Avenue, the library, Charles Beal, African American
sit in downtown Portsmouth, literally on the day, the anniversary of the horrific shooting in Charleston. Um, Looking back and talking to people who were there, they say that one of the things that they sort of regret is that they have not come as far as they think they should have. And part of the reason is there were no practical steps or a plan in place to deal with the issue of race following all that unfolded there. We're at yet another crisis point in this country when it comes to the issue of race. You agree Black Lives Matter, and that sounds nice. Yay, yay, yay. What are the practical steps to make sure that that is not just a mantra, but that is a way of life in the city of Portsmouth?
Yes. Well, I think there is missed opportunities from former leadership to do simple things. Just right after the shooting in Charleston 5 years ago, where renaming the street Confederate Avenue, which is just 2 miles down from here at Roger Brown's, and renaming it as something as simple as Union Avenue or Union Street. A revered Civil War soldier, Charles Veal, from Portsmouth, would be something that would be renaming our library, just to show that there is solidarity within our community by our leadership. I think it's really more important about the economy now, today, with everything that's going on, knowing that we're getting ready to come out of this major pandemic, and understand that the governor's just recently signed into law the Minority Business Commission, and that's something Portsmouth needs to seriously get on board with right away. And that is what we can do at our leadership once I become mayor here in the city.
As you said, we're in Old Town. You were president of the Old Town Business Association, chair of the Historic Preservation Commission. There is a lot of history in the city of Portsmouth. Even your daughter highlighted that there's
Sure.
a lot of history in the city of Portsmouth. Some would say, though, there is more history than there is business in this city. What is wrong?
I have been walking these streets, again, for 25 years, trying to make sure that we fit the right businesses to the what High Street needs. And I'm a strong supporter in tourism, and tourism is one of my major platforms. And I feel like we can contribute to the third leg of the economic engine for Hampton Roads as a region. Portsmouth has so much to offer, and it's just low-hanging fruit. And that helps bring back businesses, because once you bring the foot traffic, you obviously have businesses that want to be here. Lots of opportunity there, and that's definitely going to be one of my #1 priorities as mayor.
As your button says, a good win for Portsmouth. Let's highlight some areas of the city that are often forgotten, unfortunately. We could go Craddock, Port Norfolk, Cavalier Manor, just to name a few. How is electing you going to be a good win for those forgotten communities?
Those communities were very strategic in when they were built to support, most importantly, our military and in the Naval Shipyard, the Norfolk Naval Shipyard right here in Portsmouth. I really feel like there are diamonds in the rough when it comes to redevelopment, opportunities with developers coming from all over the region, as well as from throughout the state, coming here to help be part of that solution. My family, we moved into Parkview, which is a turn of the century Victorian neighborhood that had pretty much become just almost given up on. And with the help of a number of developers, a number of new homeowners, new builders, we bought in 2004 and live there today, and it's a complete change of what it was back in the early to mid 90s.
Before I let you go, let's talk education. We are just wrapping up an unprecedented school year. We actually don't know what the new year is going to look like for our young people. Students miss the entire fourth quarter in some cases. What's your plan for putting children first in the city?
Well, as a father of a middle school student, there's a lot of pride in this city, and between our schools of either being a trucker, an IC Norcom Greyhound, a Woodrow Wilson president, these instill pride in their school, and I believe there's opportunities where colleges here, ODU, NSU, Hampton, that can all come together and actually create almost like a parallel to where these students know that it's not a jump off but a step over right into those programs. And we have dual enrollment with TCC, wonderful program and wonderful opportunity. But that is something these kids need to know that's available to them, but also taking into consideration the vocational technical schools, and accepting the fact that the Norfolk Naval Shipyard is here building a new training facility that is looking to teach people how to become shipyard workers, and they are needed just as much, and we have a wonderful community here to support that. So.
Politically, how have the leaders here missed it as far as education goes?
Lots of times it has been a tug of war. Again, as a father of a middle schooler, I have been before our school board and city council to simply say, stop using our kids as pawns. This is our investment. This is our future. We need to invest in these kids to make sure they know they have opportunity and they know they're going to be able to stay in town. Number one, we lose so much talent that don't have jobs to come back to when they get out of school. So that's something that is more of a regional approach. Hampton Roads has done a pseudo job, but they want to do better. And they've identified it through either Go Virginia, the Hampton Roads Alliance, and Reinvent Hampton Roads. All those guys say, this is what's most important. We need to be able to talk to these kids. Utilizing the name 757, the 757. Yeah, not everybody likes it. It's an area code. But it's basically driven towards where we bring these kids and give them a feeling of knowing that they can stay here and actually have a job that will take them right on into their life.
Thanks. Last question for you, an opportunity for you to look out there, look in the camera, and let people know why it is you think you're a good win for the city of Portsmouth.
Well, I am truly passionate about what I do here in this city, where 25 years invested, a quarter of a century, institutional knowledge that I've created from just being part of boards and commissions, being part of the Vision 2005 committee, and then also now the Vision 2025, which we still have 5 years to go. We lost focus 10 years ago, and we have not maintained any vision. We're just grabbing at different things, and I think that's number one. Get priority number one back on track. Get us back to realizing vision, making sure that our citizens and our communities have a true stake. They are stakeholders in this, and this city has got to be working better for us. So that's what I bring to the table as making it a good win for Portsmouth, because that's number one, is that we need to be on that track. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Marcus.
I was kind of still hearing some of those things that I said before. But you know, you can talk and not even realize, what did I just say? Until you see the video.
Yeah,
oh, I said, that's good. That was good. That was good. So,
Good?
thank you, sir.
Thank
Once
you.
again.
Pleasure.